Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tip. Well, today, thank God it's Thursday. We always love getting to this point in the week. Thursday is a great day. If you have momentum, you've been working a solid plan, executing your system. Thursday is a full throttle day. You have to love it. There's a lot of people who don't like to do business on Monday and Friday, so Thursday is one of your prime days to get things done. Um, also, we appreciated the opportunity to distribute the paper this morning. As always, Monday through Friday, we appreciate the businesses that are in the Hill Report. You guys are awesome. Um, I'm always amazed at how much people care about their business. I love it. We care about your business also, and we care about this community just like you do. So, shout out to you guys. And we always love working with you. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today, though, was have you ever thought about uh, bet on yourself? That's right. Bet on yourself. You might say, well, how do you know I don't bet on myself? Well, I'm telling you, go full board when you bet on yourself. If you notice, it's impossible for anyone to care about you in your life, your career, your business, your training, your education more than you. Um, for yourself, for your own well being, you should be willing to go the extra mile, do the extra research, dig under the extra, shake the extra bush. It's just worth it. Um, you have a lot at stake when it comes to you, so it's natural for you to care more than anyone else. But um, I'll give you an example. When you bet on yourself, you tend to do more research and look deeper because it's you on the line. Um, you win, you sink, you swim with your actions. That's a big responsibility, and a lot of people are not willing to take that on, and I do understand that. But those who do bet on themselves, I was listening to a show yesterday on ESPN radio, and it was talking about um, the series between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. Now, all of the we all know that Dallas won game one. Shout out to Luka and Kyrie. Kyrie balled out. One of the best players to watch ever. Kyrie Irving is an absolute magician with the ball. But everybody was saying, because of the recent play of Anthony Edwards and the great defense that Minnesota has, they were like, hey, Minnesota's going to take this series. They're going to take it. They're going to take it. But I was listening to this ESPN analysis, and the guy was like, well, let's take a look at this game. So he brought out a stat. He said that if a team wins uh, in less than 7 games and they play game one against a team that went 7 games, the team that went 7 games is 4-16. That's pretty crazy. 4-16. That means that there's some factor there that gives a big advantage to the team that's gotten their series over faster. Maybe it's rest. Um, Now, when you think about it like that, you're like, wow, it can't be X's and O's to make a team 4-16 if they play game seven and the other team doesn't. And it was like, maybe if you knew a number like that and you were the coach or you were the trainer, you would focus more on rest. If you're the game seven team, you focus more on pumping nutrients into the body, maybe vitamin C or whatever that would help you recover instead of working on X's and O's. That way you can make up that ground because 4 teams did win, but all things being equal, it's a losing proposition. So when you're in business for yourself, You're thinking about things like, um, if I get this many of this product, how long does it last? Let's do some research and see how long it took for us to use it in the past. You're not just aimlessly coming to work and clocking in on your phone, halfway asleep, waiting to take your breaks, late coming back for you. That's a whole different mode than when you're betting on yourself. When you're betting on yourself, you're looking deeper into every single aspect of what you do. You're worried about how you spend your gas. Now, when you are working for a company and they're reimbursing you for gas, you're like taking the long way, right? Uh, you can't wait to get that gas stipend. But when it's your own company, you might research a shorter route, a more efficient route. You might, if you have 5 appointments and you have an opportunity to set up the schedule, you might schedule them where they're going to all go in close to each other, where one goes in the shortest route. Because you have to be able to reserve resources for other areas. So you're thinking like that. When you're betting on yourself, you're thinking like that. Part of, if you ever known someone who does sports betting, they're breaking out stats that you would not ever even think of. They're doing this because their money is on the line. So why would I just look at a record and say this team is 20-5, this team is 18-6, so the 20-5 is going to win? That's not the way bettors bet. You might say who's injured. You might say, what is the record of this star player versus this star player? What are the matchups? What is the record of this coach against this coach? There's so many deeper numbers to look into when you bet on yourself, and you're betting on yourself. Bet on yourself. Telling you, nobody's going to take care of you like you. Nobody is going to do the legwork for you like you. You like to hope that you're a great servant for other people, but I guarantee you, you're not as great of a servant to them as they are to themselves. It's just a matter of, can we allocate our time that properly serves ourselves in the most efficient manner? Those are the type of things you look into when you're betting on yourself. When you're betting on yourself, you're less likely to damage relationships because you know that you need these people along your road, along your journey. You know that these are people who can help you while you're betting on yourself. So you're more likely to be responsible in relationships. When you're betting on yourself, you're more likely to make strong connections because you know the importance of reaching out and contacting other people who have what you need and you have what they need. You look at more things as opportunities when you're betting on yourself than you look at them as problems. It's not a hard concept. It's a very simple thing when you think about it. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Very simple concept. If you look at a lot of 90% of the great products and companies that are in the world, someone put their name on it, right? Somebody's name is on that business. And tell you the truth, the business gets so big, so successful for so long, we start to associate someone's last name with the actual product. Sometimes we'll actually start calling the product by the person's last name. That's because that person bet on themselves. They put their stamp on it, they put their name on it. And guess what? They went that much harder to make it succeed. They've went that much harder to make sure that customers are done right with their last name on it. The only way you're going to truly achieve the next level, the only way you're going to truly get to where you want to be, the only way you're going to really maximize yourself is if you bet on yourself. This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tip.